Here we go.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
We're going at it at 110%.
I just want 5 minutes of happiness, please. Just give me 5 minutes.
And they scored. They did it.
Left,
What the hell was that? Oh, yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of In This Very Ring. We are live here in Houston, Texas. I am the host with the most. I am the commissioner. I am Ritz. And I'm joined by my co-host, the mayor of Toasty Town, the one, the only, the freshly clean, freshly shaven Butters. Yeah, don't adjust your dial, people. That's the same Butters. He just knows what a haircut looks like.
I've always known it just takes about 6 months to a year before I get another one.
Not touching that comment. As always, guys, we're going to pay some bills. Let's start out with our friends at BodyCheckWellness.com. They are a line. Body Check Wellness is a line of products that promote wellness, balance, and recovery by using the full potential of hemp. They come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topicals. Use promo code HUD for 20% off your order at BodyCheckWellness.com. And if you missed it, guys, Thursday night on the Hockey Happy Hour, they had Riley Cote over there. He is the owner of Body Check Wellness. And anytime Riley's on, it is 40% off. And they have a promo running, which we have right here. Body Check Wellness, the THC-free wellness box. Save $150, only $199 right there. BodyCheckWellness.com.
You mean 119? You said 199, sir.
Whatever.
Hey, get it right.
People can read.
Not the ones that are listening to this podcast on Apple.
You're not going to finish. I was so proud of you.
I know. My mind blanked, damn it.
You had a Chrome moment.
Ah.
But that's right. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify,
you fucked it up.
Hey, Google Play is a good thing too. Or anywhere else where you get your podcasting needs. Remember that many of us and our families deal with mental health and addiction issues. We're happy to support the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need help, please call 856-651-8177. Tell them Tom over at HD Radio sent you. Guys, this is no joke. This is something where you absolutely should not wait. If you or somebody you know is suffering from mental health or addiction issues, give these guys a call and get the help that you need. Butters. The Royal Rumble is in the books. We are on the road to WrestleMania. We are 9 weeks away from the granddaddy of them all.
Only 9? Damn.
Only nine weeks away. 9 weeks from tonight will be night one of WrestleMania, emanating live from the home of Super Bowl 55, which is tomorrow. Raymond James Stadium. Yeah, says the guy that works for Coke. So in the spirit of the fact that tomorrow is the Super Bowl and that the Royal Rumble was just a few days ago, I have to ask Butters, well, not even me. It's our friends at Specialized Physical Therapy. Dr. Paul Vidal and his team, check them out at two locations, Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey, or find them on the web at specializedphysicaltherapy.com. They bring us our poll question. The Royal Rumble was the best event in the last 6 months for the WWE. Agree, disagree. Butters, my man, tell the people what you think.
It was a good pay-per-view. Last 6 months, I could agree to that. It was a really good, you had two good people win it. The matches weren't half bad. Some of it could be left to be desired. Roman Reigns.
We'll get to that.
But last 6 months, yeah, I could agree with that. I could take it. Other than, a sorry rapper, but other than that, yeah, we're pretty good for 6 months.
We're going to get to that too, but grudgingly. See, and again, I have to agree, right? We talked about it I was on Lazy Booking Tuesday night, and if you missed it, we had Chaz Warrington from the Headbangers on Tuesday. What a killer interview that was. That was phenomenal. We had so much fun. It was me, Chrome, Maddie, and Jeff. But then after the interview, we stayed on, and the guys talked about their Royal Rumble, what their thoughts were on the Royal Rumble. And I disagreed with a lot of what some individuals on there said. And because they didn't enjoy the pay-per-view. They weren't, at least that was my takeaway from it. They weren't happy with it.
What are you not happy with? I mean, I was kind of happy with both the winners. You know, I was happy with a couple of matches. I mean, the outcome of some, you know, yeah, could have been left to be desired or could have been better. But, I mean, overall, pay-per-view wise, good pay-per-view. Last 6 months, like I said, I got to kind of agree with the poll. You know, it kept me interested. It kept me entertained. And that's what I want in a pay-per-view.
Oh, absolutely. And you and I watched this one together. And we, probably the most fun I've had in a long time.
Especially, you know, some of the side commentary.
Oh, the side commentary. Great. Oh, man. Most of it is not appropriate for going on the air. And that's saying something coming from our show. Let's get to the comments before I give my thoughts on the Royal Rumble. We got Brian Daly chiming in. I don't have a dial. Not even touching that comment, Daly. Fellas, are we doing? Oh, wait, no, he fixes it. Fellas, how are we doing? Guys, you can check out Brian Daly every Thursday night on the Hockey Happy Hour. Like I said, every time Riley Cote is on the Hockey Happy Hour, our sponsor, Body Check Wellness, will give you 40% off at bodycheckwellness.com if you use the promo code A2D. And we get Kasim. I hope I said that right. Should be a good show. Yes, it is. We are going to have some fun tonight. And look, Butters. Look who's back. It's Edie.
Ooh, welcome back, Edie. Welcome back, sir.
Talk about not seeing someone for a while. Edie Zahari chiming in. Buddy, how you doing, man? All right. So as I was saying, right, we were on Lazy Booking, and I didn't agree with – and actually, I had to stop myself. It was going to get interesting if I kept going down the road I wanted to go down with that. And I have to say that overall – what the hell? Oh, that's a big-ass moth.
Mothra's attacking! Run, Godzilla! Run! Oh wait,
right.
You're not Godzilla. Sorry.
You know, Tom's got crickets. I've got moths. But so I think this is by far the best thing WWE's done in a hot minute. Get out of here, you little bastard. In a hot minute when it comes to pay-per-views, and you go back to SummerSlam. Right, Survivor Series was okay. SummerSlam, I think, was the last time they put on a fairly decent pay-per-view. Yeah, I remember we had a lot of conversations about how good SummerSlam was. Yeah, they had some missteps on Sunday night. We're gonna dive into it here in just a moment on what really were some highs and some lows for SummerSlam and not SummerSlam for the Royal Rumble. We were just talking about SummerSlam. For the Royal Rumble, and where do they go from here? We've got some early WrestleMania predictions that we're going to have on here as well, as far as card-wise, what we've seen coming off of this week in wrestling. It's still too early, at least for me, to really break down a card, but I definitely think that we can kind of set the stage for certain avenues. Let's see. We've got Riley. Riley will be back on in March, says Brian Daly. That's awesome to hear. Frank Vespi from the Fix and AM and the PM Super Show. Greetings from Algeria or Guyana.
Ghana.
No, I know where he's going with that. It was one of their better pay-per-views in recent memory. Chrome from Lazy Booking and Birds of a Feather. Also After Dark. God bless, man. I think the list of what shows you don't do around here is a lot shorter. Chrome chiming in. He absolutely agrees to the poll. But if you look at it, right, going into the Royal Rumble, we only had obviously the 2 Royal Rumble matches.
Yep.
We had the women's tag titles. We had the 2 heavyweight title matches, and then we had Sasha and Carmella.
And they put the women's tag titles on the pre-show of all places.
Knowing that 3 out of the 4 women involved in that match were going to be involved in the Royal Rumble, I'm okay with that, right? Because especially when you think about it, on the pre-show, they still did a 10-minute match, right? It gave them time to go relax. They still had another 20 minutes, roughly, before any of them got in, because they all came in late.
Yeah.
Right? Charlotte was the first one in at 15.
I was just expecting that kind of a match with that superstar, especially your women's champion, to be on a main show. You could have put, I don't know, could have put something else there. I don't know what you could have really put, to be honest.
But I disagree. I think that this is definitely, it was definitely the spot for it to go in. Because again, you had 3 out of the 4 women going into the Royal Rumble match. It's set up for Charlotte because Charlotte lost the title, right? She was the one that was pinned. It's set up so many things to make sense during the women's Royal Rumble match. On the air. Roommate dropping off food. I just turned around.
I love it.
Bang at the door, and there's now food on the counter. I'm not gonna be upset about it.
I was fixing to say, if you got upset at food, I'd be worried about you, brother.
No, absolutely. I can't hear shit in here, so all I hear is boom on the door. But no, it sets up for a really good story to be told during the Royal Rumble match. And like I said, we're going to dive into it pretty heavily. We might as well just start right now diving into things.
Hey, your favorite match was to start the night off after the pre-show.
Well, let's talk about the women's tag team title match, right? Because it was obviously Shayna and Nia take the titles.
Yep.
From Charlotte and Asuka. We have the Lacey Evans run-in, which was expected.
But the Dirty Nucks. Now, was that expected?
Kinda. I think so.
I mean, you'd have figured, secret, woman's right, but women's loaded right. I guess you could call it.
Yeah, but I was okay.
I was too. I mean, she's currently with Ric Flair right now, so why wouldn't you do a dirty,
dirtiest player in the game? Absolutely.
So are we going to set up for Evans and Charlotte at Mania, or are we going to set up for Evans and Charlotte at Chamber?
I think the first time you do this is Evans and Charlotte at at Chamber. Right, you do another high profile-ish match.
Well,
on the road to.
Reason I say Mania first is because do you do a chamber match at Mania for the Raw Women's title? Because you kind of have an idea where your Rumble winner's going, but let's say your Rumble winner chooses a SmackDown Women's title. You have a chamber match for the Raw, shot at the Raw at Mania. Someone else wins it because Lacey screwed over Charlotte again. Do you set up that match at Mania?
So they have Fastlane after the Elimination Chamber.
Wait, they added Fastlane?
Well, because they moved WrestleMania. Since they were able to do it at Raymond James.
Oh, my God.
They moved. Well, it makes sense. Anytime WrestleMania took place mid-April, they did a March pay-per-view.
I know, but it'd have been better for a nice, slower build-up instead of adding a pay-per-view between Chamber and Mania.
No, but this could be good, though. right? Especially for a program like Charlotte Lacey, right? Let Lacey get involved in whatever Charlotte. Let's say, as it stands right now, Bianca goes. Hold on, let's play this out. Bianca goes after Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves Asuka with nothing to do. Elimination Chamber has always been set up to where the winner of that match cashes a ticket to WrestleMania.
Yep.
Right? Lacey costs Charlotte. Lacey and Charlotte are both in the chamber. Lacey either eliminates Charlotte or gets eliminated, comes back, and costs Charlotte the spot at Mania. They have another match at Fastlane. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That ends with Flair getting involved, with Rick getting involved. It goes to the rubber match at Mania. And there you go.
I could see it, and I could see all that,
Lacey
but
comes out on top.
I could see him adding the aspect that at Mania, Charlotte wins, then Rick needs to get the hell out of there.
But
Evans wins, Rick stays.
I could definitely see Evans winning at Mania.
Yeah.
If you don't have to win this program, there's no point in doing the program in the beginning.
Yeah, because it'd be a high-profile program for her, something to get her, even though she's already over with the fans, but it'd get her more over, I guess you'd say.
I don't know if this is to get her over with the fans per se, right?
Well, like I said, she's already over with the fans. I mean, it's to kind of elevate her more, to put her better position as a contender for the women's title.
Exactly. She needs to beat Charlotte. She needs to win a high-profile match, like a match at WrestleMania.
Yep.
Win it clean, right?
She ain't gonna win it clean if she's still
No. There's a reason behind this, because she's not gonna win the Fastlane match clean, right? They're not gonna have a true one-on-one match at what's it called? Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have their first one-on-one match at Fastlane, where Lacey's not going to win it clean. Charlotte's going to call her out on that. Charlotte's going to play up her military side and honor and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Which I think it's a missed opportunity that they don't play on that a little bit more when she does heelish things sometimes.
Yep.
Just to goad her into,
I'm surprised that it hasn't been called out. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't already done that.
Well, kind of like how every time Randy wants to fight Hunter, he's like, Stephanie's got your balls in her purse.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's something to goad Lacey into fighting. And Lacey tells Rick to stay away at Mania at ringside. Lacey gets the high-profile win on her own. Clean. Without any help. That's how you book that. Just saying.
Hey, I agree. It'll be a nice one. Be a good way to book it.
I do too. I think it would be the perfect way to book that. Where is my Royal Rumble at? There it is. All right. So, and getting the titles back on Shayna and Nia, it's the right thing to do right now. You can build up Naomi and Lana, because I'm pretty sure they won on Monday night. Lana's going to take that title off of Nia.
Oh yeah, they're trying hard to have Lana deal with Nia.
Exactly. That's how it's going to play out. So that's why you do it like that. Believe it or not, it was a pre-show match that had huge implications.
Yeah.
Right? Huge implications. Not only throughout the rest of the night, but on Raw Monday night and moving forward.
But it also eventually gets Asuka away from the tag title scene and gets her back into that singles title scene.
Exactly, which is where she needs to be. So Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg opens up the show, but before we do that, we got Pete chiming in. Yo, fam.
What up, Pete?
Fellow member of the Fluffy World Order. That FWO.
It's so fluffy!
Brinkman chiming in. Brinkman from the Sports Hounds. Catch him every Monday night with Brad saying Dolph never gets love. Goldberg sucks. Hold on. Let's go back here. Who the hell brought up Dolph Ziggler?
Right? He's got the tag titles with Robert Roode right now. I mean, how is that not getting any love?
Where the hell did Ziggler come from? I didn't mention Dolph.
That's exactly probably why, because Brinkman's probably a huge Dolph fan, and so he's just like...
Wait, did you just call him a dolphin?
No, he's a Dolph fan.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that sounds pretty close. But he's probably a huge Dolph lover, and so if he doesn't hear his 5 seconds of Dolph, he probably, doesn't want to pay any more attention to the show.
Probably. Hannah over there on Twitch chiming in. What made the Rumble so good? Oh, man, Hannah. The storytelling.
Both Rumble matches?
Both Rumble matches were fantastic. The right people winning in every match, every single one. And just good storytelling throughout the night.
Yeah, the storytelling was, especially for the first match of the night on the main card, the storytelling was great.
Brinkman chiming in. He was my Royal Rumble pool guy, so I was a big Dolph guy Sunday.
Oh, Jesus.
The Godfather himself, the Papa the Bean. Tom Arnone saying, yo, fam. Into the pool, he agrees. Brinkman saying Edge winning is lazy.
No, it ain't. Shut up, Brinkman.
See, I would have agreed with Brinkman about probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. I probably would have agreed, but Edge wants a full schedule. And here's the other thing. I saw it the other day, right? We're sitting here calling Edge a part-timer, has been, not coming around. When this is a guy who had his career cut short, his career cut at his peak, right? Had to relinquish a title he never lost, has come back into the industry. Every match he's wrestled, with the exception of Monday Night on Raw, has been 45-minute plus matches.
Oh, yeah. He is trying his damnedest to get it out of his system. You have 9 years of boiled up frustration of not being able to do, what you love, your passion. So he's trying to get those 9 years out of his system.
Brinkman saying, let the young dogs eat. Fuck the young dogs. No, I'm going on my soapbox here. I'm on my soapbox here. Right? Because here's the thing, right?
God,
if
don't
the
break
young, it. Fuck you. If the young dogs wanted to eat, they would be making the moves to be seen. We would have a better pool of main event quality talent. I'm sorry, but there are people on this roster that should be main eventers, but do absolutely nothing to put themselves there.
Exactly. 100% agree. And this is a good way right here to try to bring that young talent up to par, bring that young talent into the main event fold, and to see what they can do.
Hannah, do I need to put my smart glasses on before joining the chat? No, you don't. But I like you. You stick around.
But
and see, the Undertaker was right, and to a very certain degree. And don't get me wrong, when I first read what the Undertaker said, right, I was like, man, that's kind of a dick thing to say. From somebody who just retired and didn't work a full schedule and all this other stuff over the years. And then I thought about it. And I go back to, and I've watched a lot of older wrestling since the Royal Rumble, just because I fell down this rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
And there's talent. There's talent on this roster. I will not deny the fact that there is talent on the roster.
Yep.
Okay? But we're not utilizing the talent for what it is. And yes, it's part WWE's fault. But it's also part of, if you're given a story, if you're given something to do, and it really clicked with me today. I watched a Where Are They Now of Gene Snitsky. Go figure. And he's like, I got called up to the main roster to do this thing with Kane. I thought it was a one and done, and then they brought me back, and I just kind of went with it, you know. And when I felt I wasn't super happy, I left. I walked away because I wasn't getting what I wanted creatively, right? But here's somebody that said, you know what? I don't know how I feel about doing X, Y, and Z, right? They had him have all that makeup done on his teeth. They had him shave all his hair, you know, especially when he went to ECW.
Mm-hmm.
And he still said, you know what? This is what I've been given. And I will always do my best. My parents raised me to always give everything my best. If these guys are going out there day in and day out and giving it their best, then they should be main event talent. We should say, give that guy a title shot. We did it to fucking Kofi last year. No,
Look at Dolph. Look at Dolph. He goes out there every day, gives it 100%, gets his ass handed to him 9 times out of 10, and he still had multiple main event pushes.
And he's been champion before.
Exactly.
But we did it to Kofi, right? We recognize the work, the hard work that Kofi put into it.
Yep.
Into the industry, into the business, into his characters over the years. And so when the opportunity presented itself for Kofi to rise to the top, we got behind it 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Jey Uso, a tag team specialist, put on great clinical matches as a single superstar over the last 5 or 6 months, to where I said on this show last week, Jey Uso could win the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
And be a champion.
Yep.
Big E will win next year's. I'm saying it right now. It's February 6th, 9:58 Central Time. Big E is winning next year's Royal Rumble.
Yep.
All right, so Hannah's chiming in again. Prism, Don, I see you guys. What's going on, fellas? We got them sharing some drinks over in the chat. They're shouting out to Tom Arnone, who's in there as well. But I got Hannah here. So Hannah says, I don't think people have a problem with Edge winning. It's just if Edge deserves to win, then surely Daniel Bryan does. Here's my difference here. I didn't say Edge deserves to win, and if I did, I don't mean it in the literal sense of deserves to win, right?
Yeah.
But if Edge is going to come back and work a full-time schedule, right, then yes, Edge is the guy to do it. Daniel Bryan, the only story you're telling with Daniel Bryan winning the Royal Rumble is it's something he wanted to do before he hung up the boots. How many times have we heard that during the Royal Rumble while Daniel Bryan was in it? How many times have we hear he wants to win it one time before he retires? So that tells me you're on your way out. And if that's the case, fine. You had a killer career for many, many years, and I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that.
If everything that's being said is true, Daniel didn't want it. All he wants to do is put over all this talent. He wants to put over the talent that needs to be put over, to put over new talent, to get talent. He wants to be that guy that's, have a few matches here and there with some good talent, show off what they can do, and push them to the moon and see if they can, last.
Exactly. And that was something that came out very early on when he started getting back into the ring.
Exactly. So, you saying Edge winning it, you want to cry about Edge winning it, quit your crying. It tells a
Well,
good story.
The only person here that's cried is Brinkman. Hannah's on our side, and I think a lot of people are too.
Edge winning it. Edge winning it tells that 9-year story of being told for 9 years you'll never wrestle again. You can't do it. It's impossible. And after 9 years, you come back, you wrestle again, you prove them wrong, you win the Rumble at number 1.
I got bamboozled, by the way. The motherfucker was supposed to come in second. They said it on backstage. I had him in the pool that I was in. I was so excited, and then I got fucked over.
But, you come in at number 1, you win it all of it at number 1. After 9 years of being told you can't do it. You're not allowed to do it. That's 9 years storytelling. It's a long-ass storyline, regardless of whether you say it's, 9 years or not. You know what? It's propelling, it's mystifying, and I can't wait for the finish.
So, Jake Friel from Fan Friday chiming in. What's up, boys? Definitely agree to the poll. Can't wait for WrestleMania. Neither can we, Jake. We're going to have some fun WrestleMania weekend, I can already tell. Hannah, this week's AEW Dynamite was best wrestling show since Wrestle Kingdom 12. Maybe.
It was good. It was, I don't know that it was the best since Wrestle Kingdom 12, but it was good.
I'm not going to lie. I haven't finished it. I haven't even started this week's AEW. I made a point to start watching it, to try to start watching it more frequently than what I do.
Yeah.
And I just, this week, didn't get to it.
Hey, man. The only thing I got to say is this. The fact that we actually had a wrestling wedding that actually went. The fact that we had a wrestling wedding. The fact that we had a wrestling wedding actually go through with the nuptials and everything.
But
that was their real wedding too.
All right, but hold on. And we're gonna get off the rails here for a second, but I actually watched that clip. I don't know what it is about James Mitchell.
I knew you were going to talk about him.
But that is a really, he makes me uncomfortable. And I get it, right? He's supposed to. Not a lot really affects me anymore when I'm watching WWE or AEW or pro wrestling in general, right? Nothing really makes me feel uncomfortable anymore. James Mitchell is one of those people where I'm just kind of I'm watching this going, there's no way this is real. There's no way this is what's really being said.
Oh, it was.
Apparently.
No, they said since they couldn't really have a wedding with their family, they had a way for their entire family to watch their wedding to somewhat be there.
No, I get that, right? I get all of that. And
But to have Father James Mitchell of all people preside over the wedding, some of the stuff that was said, you had to. I want to be the fly on the wall to hear the conversation from the parents after that.
100%. Fucking 100%.
And I'm pretty sure what weirds you out about James Mitchell, Andy, is probably the eyebrows.
I think so. I really do think that's what it is. Dude's a weird dude. All right, we got some more comments coming in over here. I didn't mind Edge winning, but I just want both Drew and Roman having good opponents at Mania. If he challenges Roman, Drew better get Cena. Cena mathematically can't be at WrestleMania. He said it the other day in an interview with whatever he's filming right now, and I forget the name of it. He mathematically cannot make it to WrestleMania. Hannah, third winner ever from number 1, HBK, redacted, and now I'm liking this Hannah person. Frank Vespi, the fans hijacking Miro's speech by singing "What Is Love" had me rolling. Yes, that might be the best part. And he said it too. And it's so funny. He said it, and I went, "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me." I started, and then I realized what the crowd was doing, and I went, Ah! Yay!
Is it bad that they had a better handcuff scene than Roman versus Owens?
Don't get me started. No. But let's get back to the Royal Rumble, right? Drew McIntyre, Goldberg. When the bell actually rings, it's a 2-minute, 31-second match.
Yes, folks, he actually timed it. I was there.
Fucking right I did. But like, we always give Brock Lesnar a hard time because he's a one-trick pony, right? A German suplex literally is somebody jumps and you throw yourself back. Big deal. But at least Lesnar throws a couple body checks, right? Throws some knees, puts somebody in an arm bar. Goldberg does a spear and a jackhammer.
Woo!
He does nothing, and I'm a Goldberg guy, right? But he does nothing else. Butters, take the microphone away from your mouth. I can hear you breathing. There we
Better?
go. Much. Sound like Darth fucking Vader over there. Oh my God, you're Darth Tater. Frank, make it happen. I see Frank in the chat.
No. Do not make
Frank
it.
Chat. Frank,
No.
get to work.
No, don't you dare Darth Tater me.
Do it.
If I could force choke you through this damn camera, I would.
I rest my case, Darth Tater. So we have, let's see. We have Darth Tory over on After Dark. And now we have Darth Tater here in this very ring. Huh. Where, we need some Jedi. Somebody call Chucks.
Who, nunchucks?
No, Chucks from Birds of a Feather. You are stupid. You are dumb. You are borderline retarded.
Not as dumb as last week's comments.
No, you were on something else last week. But it's 2 minutes. Here's my problem. Like, I don't mind the short match. I don't mind Goldberg losing. I'm that grateful he lost. But commentary is sitting there saying that it was a war. It was a knockdown, drag-out fight. It was a battle.
Where was this war? Where was this
I
knockdown?
don't know.
The only kind of knockdown, drag-out I saw was a spear through the barricade. After that, it was just...
Which was so telegraphed. Like, it was uncomfortable how telegraphed. Like, we were sitting there watching it, and I was like, oh, he's going through the barricade.
Yeah,
Like,
because you can see the barricade moved.
Before Goldberg even set up for the spear, I went, oh, Drew's going through the barricade. Like, what the fuck?
WTF, mate.
All right, let's pay some bills. We got to do that around here. So, as always, Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy. They are one of our great sponsors here. They got 2 locations at Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. They're our doc. Make them yours. Check them out on the web at specializedphysicaltherapy.com. I didn't bring it up at the start of the show, and that's a shame on me for not doing it.
How dare you, sir?
No, it really is, and I'm really stupid. But
You're not stupid.
It was one of the ones to where I just,
It's a brain fart. It happens to the best of us.
It really did. 2 weeks ago, last Saturday, our friends on All Campus, they were the victims of a fire that ravaged the Ocean City Boardwalk. There's a GoFundMe that was set up in order to help John Coyle and his team get back up on their feet, get All Campus back up and running. We kind of know the extent of the devastation. We know that John was on Agree to Disagree last Sunday, the morning of the Royal Rumble, and we now know that they lost everything. All the products gone, everything's gone. they'll still be able to go in the same building. They'll have to do some heavy modifications and renovations to the building, but product-wise, they lost everything. The link's in the Facebook chat, guys. If you're over on YouTube, we also have it there as well. Scroll back up to the top and go send some love to our friends at All Campus Sports. And then, like we mentioned earlier in the show, Body Check Wellness. Use the promo code AHD for 20% off all their hemp products, extracts, blends, gummies, topicals, you name it. They got it over at bodycheckwellness.com. And many of us in our families deal with mental health and addiction issues. We're happy to support the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need help, please call 856-651-8117. And tell them that Tom over at HUD sent you. And it's not just you. If you or anybody you know. Mental health and addiction is no joke. I have a lot of friends that I graduated with that I've unfortunately lost to addiction issues. So definitely something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. And these are definitely people you should call and get the help for you or your family members. Let's jump right back into the Royal Rumble. Sasha Banks defeats Carmella to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. Great match by both women.
Yep.
You had Reginald get involved, and he really did help tell the story there. Prison. Darth Tater be going buck-ass crazy on this show.
I swear to God, Andy.
Hannah's chiming in. Goldberg having a nightmare. Reigns handcuffs. 1 and 3 entering and winning. Rumble integrity ruined equals best event of the last 6 months. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I became an internet wrestling fan.
Oh, God. Hannah's the favorite of the night. Oh, my
I
God.
haven't seen that, though. I haven't seen where somebody has questioned the integrity of the Royal Rumble.
Let me send you the picture. Let me send you the picture, my good man. I already know what she's talking about.
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't realize that we're out here questioning the integrity of the Royal Rumble.
I am sending you the picture. I'm pretty sure this is what's being talked about.
Oh, all right. So watch it back, though. All right. 2 things. Watching it back, it doesn't look like her feet actually hit the ground.
No, and
right?
even from this picture, you can tell her feet aren't on the ground.
Right. And if we want to get real technical, and I think you brought it up Sunday night, Butters, does nobody remember The Rock and Big Show back in like 2001? The Rock's feet touched the ground first. We all know it. The Rock even said it 15 years later that his feet touched the ground. So, fuck yourself on the Rumble integrity being ruined. We got Greg Milakovic, as always, chiming in late. He's part of the flagship show Agree to Disagree every Sunday here at HD Radio. He's also part of the AM and the PM Fix Super Show. He says, fellas, what's good? Sorry, I'm late. By the way, who the hell is Bad Bunny? I'll let you know when I figure it out. I still don't know.
But no, I think that's the integrity
but
they're talking about.
To the poll. Fuck them. They're idiots.
You know, like I said, I can look at that picture and go, at best, 1 foot's touching the ground, not both.
But again, though, right? Unless you're right there, unless we have a side angle view of that,
unless the ref has a fucking ruler right then and there,
or is literally on the ground looking at it.
I was going to say, not to mention, who's to say the ref was even paying attention? We know how these refs get sometimes.
Exactly.
You know.
All right, so hold on. Hannah goes, I actually haven't seen that meme. What I actually meant was theoretically the likelihood of winning the Rumble should increase with the later entry numbers. So people winning from 1 or 3 doesn't fit with that narrative. So wait, before I give my opinion on this, Hannah, I need to know what side you stand on. Do you agree with this narrative, Or do you think that, yes, it is possible for 1 or 3 to make it to the end? Or do you just not give a damn and just want to watch the Rumble? Let me know before I weigh in on that. Because that depends on how mean I am.
While we wait on that answer, I thought Ritz was I thought his face was gonna permanently be cringed during the Carmella, Sasha Banks match, because I thought we were about to have another semi-Joey Mercury incident with that face plant coming out the ring ropes.
Oh my God! When she came out the ring ropes and went too far, like she landed weird. She popped right up, right? So you fine.
You could see Sasha, checking on her real quick to make sure, hey, you landed right? Okay, good. Get the fuck up,
Yeah.
But it could have ended so badly had her face been probably tilted just a quarter of an inch down further.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And again, it goes back to the fact of I don't mind doing these tope suicidas and everything like that, through the ring ropes. But if you're gonna do it, have some wherewithal to brace yourself, because you're essentially landing on your goddamn neck.
Yep. And in her case, she almost landed on her damn face.
Yeah. They're moves that make me just kind of go,
mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Malakovic, Rob Brinkman, Edge winning was money. This coming from the guy that won the poll. The pool, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Greg made it out like a bandit.
Right? Dear God, he won. Oh, my God.
I usually just watch wrestling because the guys and girls. Also, my dad loves wrestling. All right, so you're on the side of I just want to watch the goddamn show. Got it. And then I watch wrestling and engage with the discussion and community because it's fun. All right, I know exactly what kind of fan Hannah is, and I'm about it. Okay? So for anybody out there that wants to tell me that I should sit through an hour-long match just to have some schmuck come in at like 28 or 29 and win the whole thing, go to hell. Okay? I am all for, because Edge was pretty involved. It wasn't like he laid off to the side and just hit up against the ring post or pulled a Randy Orton and bailed out.
I was going to say, you mean like Orton's bitch ass?
Yeah, or pulled a Randy and bailed out, right? No. I'm okay with somebody from the early stage winning it, because after a while it goes, oh, are they going to get eliminated? Nope. No, they're not going to get eliminated.
It's a match of luck.
The Royal Rumble is a match where, again, as a fan and as somebody that watches this as religiously as I do, I like it when I can lose myself in the match. Right? When I can forget that, you know what, for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, I forget that, oh, wait, they already know who's going to win this match.
Right?
Right? Those are the matches now, at least, that I look forward to. And the Royal Rumble is one of those to where you want to look forward to losing yourself, whether it's in the surprises or in the fact that, wow, wait, look, Edge is going the distance. Edge might actually win. God, he came in at number 1. Could you imagine what would happen if he did that this year? His second time being back, from, blah, 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 right? You start to lose yourself. And you start to become that, Hannah brought it up earlier, the smart.
Yep.
Right? You start to become that. And it's okay. If you're doing it for one match or even if a whole show gets you, that's great. As long as you're able to still go, oh, wow, that was a really good match. It made me forget that we already knew who was going to win before we turned it on.
Yep.
It's no different than if you watch an episode of NCIS and you go, oh, wait, are they going to kill Gibbs? They're not going to kill Gibbs. Wait, they might kill Gibbs. Gibbs might die, right? And if they can do that and bring you in, or even McGee, right? Recently, with everything that happened on NCIS, wait, is he really going to kill McGee? Is McGee going to die? Blah, blah, blah. Right? Same concept. I'm okay with that. I am okay if a match makes me feel that way.
It's great storytelling. That's what we want.
It is. Absolutely. Let's get into the Women's Royal Rumble. Okay? I'm going to read off the entrances. So, who started at 1? We're just going to go down the list. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Greg? See? Greg goes, I can't believe he shot McGee. Right, dude? Never been more upset in my life.
It's been so long since I watched that show.
I'm so far behind, but I follow CBS on Twitter and Facebook, because I like when I get my little random clips. And that was the clip I got. And I was like, wait, he did what? I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Prism. Who the hell is Gibbs and McGee? Sounds like Laurel and Hardy. Do you not watch NCIS, my dude?
Oh, Laurel and Hardy.
All right. So, here we go. Bayley comes in at number 1 with Naomi coming in at number 2. Naomi making her return here Sunday night. Bianca Belair, our eventual winner, would come in at number 3. Billie Kay would show up at number 4. And Billie Kay might have won the night in the sense of comedic relief.
Yeah.
She was great. Billie Kay was great on Sunday.
I give you the comedic relief.
Shotzi Blackheart at number 5. Shayna Baszler, number 6. Toni Storm at number 7.
Oh, baby.
Jillian Hall at number 8.
Oh, my God. That team up, though, with,
Billy and Jilly?
Yeah, Billy and Jilly.
Sounds like a weird jelly peanut butter thing.
Jilly Billy?
Yeah. Sounds like a knockoff candy. Ruby Riott at number 9. Victoria would surprise the world and come back at number 10.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Peyton Royce at number 11. Santana Garrett at number 12. Liv Morgan at number 13.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley at number 14. Charlotte Flair at 15. Dana Brooke at 16. 17 would see Tori Wilson. 18 would see Lacey Evans. Mickie James at number 19. Nikki Cross at 20. That crazy Alicia Fox at 21.
Oh, yeah.
Mandy.
Hold on, real quick. You bring up Alicia Fox. We had a 24/7 title change in the middle of a Rumble match.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it threw me off during the Rumble match for R-Truth to come down, Alicia Fox to get the title. I'm like, we're having a Rumble match, not a 24/7 match. Damn it, move on.
It was absolutely the right place for it. Dakota Kai at number 23. Carmella at 20. I unplugged my microphone. I'm an idiot. Yeah, Butters thought he lost audio when it was me. It was me, Butters. It was me all along.
I was about to say, I was like, did I lose audio? Shit.
No, so the cord runs. I got to move the cord. It runs underneath the computer here. And every so often, my foot will catch it.
I thought you were cordless.
No. Bite me, Malakovic. All right, so where did you lose me?
I lost you, I think, around number 25.
All right, cool. Lana at 26, Alexa Bliss at 27, Ember Moon at 28, Nia Jax at 29. And Natalya rounds out the crowd at 30. Which brings up Hannah's comment, did Alexa Bliss get buried? Absolutely not.
Nah, she didn't need to win this thing, and she was
She
only there
didn't need
just
to be in it for a long time. She did fine.
And the whole point of everybody trying to team up against her was actually pretty, spot on. That'd be just like any of the guys teaming up against someone, say like Big Show, Mark Henry, Andre the Giant. They want to get that one person that they believe is crazy enough or big enough to win it and get them the hell out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. So some notable times here. All right. Bayley stays in it for 29 minutes. Naomi at 47. Bianca, obviously, at almost 57 minutes. Shayna Baszler, 41 minutes, almost 42. Rhea Ripley at 39. Charlotte Flair at 34. And then, who's that? Lacey Evans at almost 20. And then everybody else stays right around 10 minutes. Right? Which is perfect.
Enough time to shine and get the hell out of there.
Yeah. Greg wants to know, are any of the NXT ladies sticking around? Rhea? Rhea actually is supposed to be sticking around. I think she's going to end up going to SmackDown. I personally still think they haven't decided who Bianca's going to go after.
I feel like they're waiting till after NXT before they decide anybody choosing.
I think so as well. Because there was a poll that went out on WWE on Fox. Should Rhea go to Raw, SmackDown, or stay at NXT? So I think it all depends on where Bianca goes. They're going to go to opposite shows.
I feel like, honestly, Rhea should go to Raw and challenge Asuka at WrestleMania.
Very good possibility. But again, that's what we have Elimination Chamber for. Bianca Belair eliminated 4 people. Shayna Baszler eliminated 6. Rhea Ripley with 7. Nia Jax with 4. Which, by the way, notable eliminations. Lana eliminated Nia.
I love it. I loved every freaking second of it.
Oh, I did too. Absolutely.
The Goldberg of the women's division gets eliminated by Lana.
Bianca. Wow. Is that all because of that picture that's been that surfaced?
Yes.
Goldberg and Lana talking. Okay, thought so.
Goldberg and Nia, you mean?
Goldberg and Nia, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I love it.
Thought so.
I agree with it.
Bianca Belair obviously is your winner. She did not. Interesting though, she did not make an appearance on Raw this week.
No.
She only appeared on SmackDown.
Which makes you think she's picking SmackDown.
Exactly. And I think SmackDown is the smarter route for her to go.
Yeah. Unlike Edge, who actually appeared on all 3 shows this week.
Yeah, Edge was working this week.
Which is what he wants to do. And I'm all for it.
All right, let's talk about the last man standing match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens.
You mean Kevin Owens and the referee?
Yeah, pretty much.
Since, the ref, apparently doesn't know how to count after 5.
But it was a great match.
It was up until that point.
But you gotta blame
what, Rikishi for running over Kevin Owens? I mean Roman Reigns?
That was my favorite part.
Flying off of a forklift. I mean, come on now.
That was gold. I actually found this on the internet the other day, and I just sent it to you, but I'm gonna throw it on. I found this on the internet earlier today. It says, "Go ahead, take your time, Roman. Paul, this is my house key." While the Rec and Kevin Owens sit there and have a cup of coffee.
I love it. So supposedly the reasoning behind the long take was because the handcuff was put on the opposite way and Paul couldn't get his fat fingers on the other side of him.
And what did I say? I said it that night. I said that fat-fingered fuck couldn't get it figured out. I said other words, but I was pretty hot at that point.
Who wasn't hot at that point?
Angry.
I'm pretty sure the whole world was hot at that point because that was the dumbest moment for the ref to stop counting. What you do is you count it, and then you have a match on SmackDown, have Roman take it back to prove that he's, he got screwed. Fuck
and
it.
even Roman was like, yeah, yanks the referee, and then another referee's like, I ain't falling for that. I'm gonna just stand over here and make it noticeable that y'all fucked up.
But any other time, the ref is told to keep counting, to keep doing what they're doing.
It's a shoot.
It's not the point, damn it. We all know Vince was fucking seething backstage at that moment.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The referees are supposed to treat everything like a shoot.
Yep. That referee fucked up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because you could have pulled it off so much with Roman getting the belt back, going, that's why I'm the head of the table, because I can lose it and still get that bitch back.
Exactly. And it's one of those things to where they put on such a hell of a match. For only 24 minutes, it felt like a lot longer of a match.
Really did. I was really hoping that they'd have spray painted Roman Reigns. Come on,
this
he could have been
1997.
He could have put a big KO on his back.
This isn't 1997.
I don't care. There was spray paint laying around.
I do. But we thought that Owens was going to put the forklift on top of Roman. That would have been phenomenal.
That would have been great.
But no, what does he do? He decides to jump off it. That was smart.
Swanton Bob!
My favorite is, and right, we get it, right? Things are, you're supposed to suspend belief at a certain point. But I remember we're sitting there, we're watching it, we're all relaxed, we're chilling. And he's raising that forklift up, and I'm sitting there, and I got my feet up on the couch. And I'm like, I don't think that pallet can hold him. Like, there's no way that pallet. Oh, we haven't had a sponsor up since I put up the picture. There we go. There's no way that pallet can hold him up. And then as soon as he steps off it, he jumps right the fuck off it. I was like, yeah, no, he heard that thing crack.
Oh, no. I can tell you right now, I work for Coke, and those type of pallets are notorious. It don't matter how new that bitch is. Those pallets are notorious for cracking underweight.
Oh, absolutely. I used to work for Walmart.
You could have, somebody weigh $125 wet and they'd still crack. It's cheap wood. What do you expect?
Edie chiming in. I don't think that last spot is supposed to happen. I think the referees thought that Paul can lock the handcuffs in 10 seconds. I counted it. It's like 1 minute for. No, absolutely it wasn't supposed to happen, Edie. It's a goddamn watch.
That's because the handcuffs were turned around.
That fat-fingered fuck could not figure it out.
The keyhole was supposed to be facing Polly, and they put it on wrong, and so it was facing away, facing the inside, so he couldn't get his fat little fucking fingers inside that little hole.
That entire sentence is horrible.
I know it was. Piss off.
That entire sentence.
It's the first time. I'm pretty sure it's the first time in Paulie's life he couldn't get his fingers in a hole.
Wow! Oh my God! All right, moving on to the women's battle. I mean, the men's Royal Rumble.
He can't even.
Oh, Christ Almighty! No,
the women's battle royal.
Yeah, whatever we're talking about tonight.
He's got women on the mind now, boys.
I hate you. All right, but no. To round out the Roman Reigns Kevin Owens match, I thought it was great. It
was a good overall. if you don't include the botch, overall, it was a really good match.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
For a last man standing match, I was kind of honestly expecting a table just to be pushed onto somebody and then said and done.
Well, and they didn't have any Jey Uso, which was really, really well done, not having him involved. Thought that was very good.
And I know, I can tell you right now, they really got your ass, at one point when you thought he was going to, Owens was about to be taken down by a spear.
I was so mad.
You put Owens through the through the Titantron, he's down with a spear. Your ass is just getting boys and girls, he was getting livid. He was
stop.
What'd I do?
We've been doing this show for a while now, right? And we're doing this show. It's 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night in Texas. It's 11:30 on the East Coast. What boys and girls you think are watching this show?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
I know we have people in here that act like children, but
do I call them ladies and gentlemen? Nerds and nerdettes?
Ooh, nerds and nerdettes. That might have to be a thing.
But either way, I see this man seething. And then KO rolls over off the platform.
He goes, maybe a few. Yeah, okay.
But they had this man at the very last second till KO rolled off that platform because we didn't know that platform was there.
I loved it, though. I'm like, wait a minute. This man goes through a table. This man does. Roman goes through this. Roman goes through that. Blah, 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 blah. And he's going to spear him through a Titantron, and that's going to end it? No, sir. I want my money back.
They had you to the last second. It was amazing.
I'd have been so mad because the match was really good, and I didn't want some bullshit ending. Now, we end up getting one, but it was a bullshit ending because something happened that was out of Roman and Kevin's control. Right?
Correct.
I didn't want to have a bullshit finish because of, right, like he chokes Kevin out. That I'm okay with. Right? That's what's supposed to happen. Yeah. Choke the son of a bitch out.
You choke them, but they can't stand.
Just make them go night-night. That's it.
Yep.
All right. Let's do the men's Royal Rumble. We have Edge, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Mustafa Ali, Jeff Hardy, Dolph Ziggler, Shinsuke Nakamura, Carlito.
I was excited.
Xavier Woods and Big E rounding out the first 10. The Carlito entrance was great. I popped. I loved it. Him and Shinsuke interacting in the ring was money.
Oh, yeah. They need to have a match just once.
Yeah, let them wrestle one time, and that's it. Then we go with John. The next 10 are John Morrison, Ricochet, Elias, Damian Priest, The Miz, Riddle, Daniel Bryan, Kane, King Corbin, and Otis.
Kool-Aid Man!
Oh, yeah. Walking
Coming out in that
like a big goddamn Kool-Aid Man.
Even saying, oh, yeah. I mean, this is...
And I think somewhere in this, in the course of this 10 coming out, is when, because The Miz gets eliminated after being in the ring for a minute, is when Bad Bunny, these are words I never, ever, ever thought I would utter in a million years. When a guy named Bad Bunny that looks like the fucking Trix Rabbit walks out to the ring and decides that he's going to attempt, and that's the key word there, attempt.
Oh, I thought he almost broke his... I thought he was about to break his fucking neck.
To jump off the ring post and take out The Miz and John Morrison. All to culminate to him showing up the next night on Raw, to where the rumors that we're going to have Damian Priest and Bad Bunny, again, I really can't believe I'm saying this, face The Miz and John Morrison at WrestleMania, which you know what that means. The Miz and John Morrison, two incredibly highly decorated individuals, are going to lose a match to a bottle of vanilla extract and the Tricks fucking rabbit.
No, not the Tricks rabbit. A bowl of Tricks, because that's what his fucking hair looked like. A bowl of Tricks.
I mean, fuck.
Snoop Dogg did a better dive off the top rope than this motherfucker did. And Snoop Dogg did a bad dive.
It all hurts, right? Like watching all of it hurts because yes, he slipped, right? And don't get me wrong, some people are like, oh, he was fine, he wasn't gonna break his neck. He could have broken a leg. Like that could have gone really bad really quickly.
Yep.
I want to know whose bright idea it was. Hey, let's put the guy who's never stepped foot into a ring 20 feet up in the air, or however tall a ring is off the ground, right? I don't know. And tell him to jump.
Probably Booker T's.
Yeah, and where the hell was Booker?
You know, my thing is, supposedly Bad Bunny's a big-time wrestling fan, has been wanting to do something.
Frank Vespi. Nothing wrong with Tricks. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. And then Prism's Butters going after another grown man's haircut. You know Butters ain't a fan.
Thanks, Prism.
I love Prism.
Oh my God, who doesn't? But you know, supposedly he's a big wrestling fan, wants to do something wrestling. Hell, supposedly he's training at the fucking Performance Center right now.
That's what I'm hearing.
So maybe we might get a decent, somewhat match out of it if they do decide to do it.
Don't you lie to me like that.
I said decent. I didn't say it was going to be a good fucking match. I said it might be decent. Hence the word might and decent. Because we all know, at the end of the day, we put our hopes low in case it comes out better than the low. I'm not putting my hopes to the fucking bottom. I'll set them just a little higher than that. Because at the end of the day,
interest in Bad Bunny.
You know, I'm tired of seeing the Miz and Morrison being stupid shit right now.
Dominic Mysterio, Bobby Lashley, stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
That's a fat fucking hurricane.
Fuck you. Hurricane Helms.
I wasn't talking about you.
And then the surprise of the night. Just close your eyes. Christian makes his in-ring return. You had Edge and Christian back together. That moment in the ring between the two of them should have brought a tear to your eye.
Oh, it damn near brought a tear to my eye because I'm a big Christian mark and I damn near marked out.
It was good. It's very good. We got to see them pull some of their old double team maneuvers. It was great.
I want one more tag title run between the two of them.
I'm okay with that.
But
if they do it, we need to have another 5-second pose.
Oh, you know they're gonna do it. You know if that happens, we're getting a 5-second pose. Edge has made the comment about it. I want another run. One more. Just one more. I'll fucking die a happy man.
That's saying something. AJ Styles at 25, Rey Mysterio at 26, Sheamus at 27, Cesaro at 28, Seth Rollins at 29, making his return after having his child, and Braun Strowman at number 30. Edge obviously would go on to win the Royal Rumble. He was the Iron Man. I've got different numbers for him, but he clocks in right about an hour. He also had 3 eliminations. Randy Orton, just shy of Edge's time, right? But that little bastard doesn't count because
I was about to say, I would only count the time that he's in there.
Dolph Ziggler's Dolph Ziggler spent 20 minutes in the ring. Shinsuke had 22. Big E almost half an hour. Damian Priest at 15. Daniel Bryan at almost 29 minutes. And then the rest of the Christian was in for almost 18 minutes.
Hey, that's pretty good for someone coming back from something that, again, too many concussions, and he's able to be cleared. I loved it.
Agreed.
Big E's even teasing about giving Christian his title shot that he earned.
Yeah, bring it.
He earned a title shot and then had to, quietly retire.
Yeah, bring that shit over here. Let's do it.
Big E's like, let's talk about wanting to give it to him. Give it to him, Big E. Let's see it. I want to see another Christian match.
Absolutely. Men's Royal Rumble was really good, though. It was good seeing Christian come back. It was great seeing Carlito come back as well. The rumor is, because Prism's asking, is Christian back? Yes, the rumor is that Christian is going to be back. He's going to work more of a part-time schedule, though, whereas Edge will work a full-time schedule.
Because I don't think Christian can work a full-time schedule too much. I think with everything going on, he barely got the clearance for this.
Edie Zahari. The rumor now is Bad Bunny versus The Miz. Either is trash or shockable good. If Shaq can, Bad Bunny can. Shaq shouldn't be in the ring. Let me say it again. That big son bitch shouldn't be in the ring. I was there at WrestleMania 32 when he decided to enter the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It didn't look good then. It sucked then. It's gonna suck now. He shouldn't be fighting Cody. This is a TNT publicity stunt if I've ever seen it.
Take a drink.
Damn it.
Slow your roll and take a drink.
I'm sorry.
You can be on your soapbox, but just slow down for a second.
I don't like the fact that Shaq is fighting Cody.
We don't need Shaq choking your ass out on air from the distance.
Even Barkley on Inside the NBA said, he comes from like a legendary wrestling family, right? And Shaq's like, I don't care. I think it was not EJ. Kenny's like, you should care. It frustrates the hell out of me.
That last sentence Edie's saying, they're trying to attract the Latin audience. They've been trying to do that for years. If they haven't attracted the Latin audience by now, then they're doing something totally wrong.
Agreed. And Kevin, well, technically Shaq was supposed to face Big Show at 34, but that never happened. Thank God.
Yeah, because that would have been a fucking disaster.
It never happened. I'm sorry. I have a lot of respect for what Shaq has done for the NBA and for the community, and just he's a good person. I will never deny that, okay? I have seen that man attempt to move at his age, and I emphasize the word attempt.
Yep.
Okay? It's like moving a fucking boat down the pavement. Okay? It's just not gonna happen. All right, I'm off my soapbox. All right, let's pay some bills before I get fired up again. Let's go.
Fired up, fired down, left and right.
Shut up. Many of us in our families deal with mental health and addiction issues. We're happy to support the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need help, or if anybody you know needs help, give them a call at 856-651-8117. Tell them that Tom over at HD Radio sent you. Also, Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC. Check him out on the web at specializedphysicaltherapy.com. He's got 2 locations at Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I still have the link. I do. 2 weeks ago, all campus was affected by a fire that devastated the Ocean City Boardwalk. Right here and in the YouTube chat, we have the link for the GoFundMe page. to help them get back on their feet. We do know some of the extent of the devastation. They lost everything in the sense of product and inventory. The building is still structurally okay. They're going to have to do some repairs on it to deal with the water and the smoke damage. But other than that, the building is fine. So all campus will be back. But in order for them to get back quicker, they need your help. Use the link below. Use the link in the YouTube chat. And go help out John Coyle and everybody over there at All Campus. Body Check Wellness is a line of products that promote wellness, balance, and recovery by using the full potential of hemp. They come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topicals. Use promo code A2D for 20% off your order at bodycheckwellness.com. Riley Cote is the founder of Body Check Wellness. He was on the Hockey Happy Hour this past Thursday night, and he'll be back in March. So anytime Riley's on, they'll be given 40% off using the code A2D. And right now, they've got a special going on for only $119. You save $150 on the THC-free wellness box. It's got organic CBD gummies, muscle and joint roll-on, enhanced for focus and clarity, and then broad spectrum hemp extract, blueberry flavored. So,
I like how you're all serious until you get to the blueberry flavor. Ooh,
I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was.
Fucking golden. Oh, fucking golden.
Tom Arnone already bought one of the packs. He's waiting for it to come in. Super excited to hear what he thinks of that. All right, let's get into some early WrestleMania predictions. Okay.
We ain't fixing to reveal the winners.
All right. Well, we can reveal the winners, you little bastard.
We just got finished talking about the Rumble, so let's talk. Let's reveal some winners.
Okay. So before we bring this up, before we bring up the winners, all right, let's address something that you and I talked about earlier in the week, and even tonight before we came on the air. We're going to have to rethink how this Ritz versus Butters challenge is operated. Okay? The reason being, which you're about to see right here. Okay? There were... Oh, wrong screen. Damn it. There were a lot of zeros on this list. Right? Because you do a blind ballot. It happened. Yeah. Right? As you can see, my team decided that they only wanted to get 11 points. Yeah.
Way to go, Team Ritz, 11 points.
And Team Butters has 18.
Woohoo!
So Butters wins the Royal Rumble. But big shout out to Brian Daly, who by sheer dumb luck. It literally was sheer dumb luck. Got 3 out of 3. He didn't get the Royal Rumble. That went to Brian Wilson. Wilson got the men's Royal Rumble, and Brinkman got the women's Royal Rumble. So we at least split the Rumbles. I'm okay with that. But upon further review of how this played out, we go back to the drawing board on that one.
We should have something definitive before Elimination Chamber.
Definitely. And we have 2 new shows here at HUD Radio. The Flight Zone Monday nights after Sports Hounds. And then, oh God, hold on. What are they called? The Philly... Hold on. The Philly podcast. I don't know what night they're going on yet. But... Tom, if you're still in the chat, for the love of God, tell me what night they're going on. But we will divvy out those 4 members next week here on In This Very Ring, and we'll see how the teams look then.
Hashtag Team Butters. Oh, I told you so.
All right, let's be very clear here. You got lucky because it was literally a random drawing, okay? I just closed
I
it
don't
out.
care. Someone sounds salty. I don't care. Someone sounds salty.
No, you're sitting over there like, we won. I won. Yay me. But it was literally a blind audition. You understand that none of the wrestling guys, none of the guys that actually watched this got any god-blasted points? The odds of that happening are slim to bloody none. Okay? So you sitting over there going, we won. Hey, everybody, hit the theme music. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Damn. I'm waiting for you to be like, all right, and 3, 2, 1. Fly, Butters, fly. No, piss off.
I don't care. A win's a win. We already said it's gonna have to be. We said even before this whole thing started that it's gonna be a crapshoot, that it's gonna be a work in progress. But it's.
See, hold on. Let. I want everybody to savor this moment right here. This moment right here, where Butters is so excited because he won. Mark the day and the time yet again. 10:56, February 6th. 2021, the first time Butters won anything. And by God, it was out of sheer dumb luck. It took no skill at all.
Hey. I don't care, but your ass sounds pretty damn salty right about now. Even with sheer damn luck.
Look, I'm trying to cut back on the sugar, okay?
So we blaming it on the sugar now.
No, we're blaming it on the fact that within about arm's reach, I've got 3 different containers of pretzels.
So somebody is going to be salty by the end of the night. Woo!
I'm pretty sure if you tested my blood, there's a lot of salt in it.
I had to savor the moment. It feels so good.
Never happen again.
Shit.
Never.
Now here's my thing. Why do I get the feeling out of sheer dumb luck we're going to have a 50-50 split by the end of the year?
I'll throw something. No, because if it's looking like, and don't get me wrong, right? We've got in 2 weeks, next week. Yeah, next week we could, in theory, if we wanted to, include TakeOver, so we don't have an even amount of pay-per-views.
That's true.
Right? As we get closer towards the end of the year, we go, hey, you know what? It looks like we need to add a TakeOver or do something.
Get that tiebreaker going.
Exactly. So, and again, that's why we left it open to where we can make these adjustments as we need to in order to prevent stupid shit from happening, like Butters winning again.
Oh, it's stupid shit now because I won. It don't matter. A win's a win. A win is a win.
Again, this is coming from a guy that won based on no skill whatsoever. You're like the New York Jets of In This Very Ring. I imagine that when the Jets win anything at all, ever, that's their reaction right there.
So, you know what? I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be nice.
No, this is the most football talk you're ever going to hear on In This Very Ring.
I was going to kind of somewhat, I don't know, because it sounds like, anytime the Eagles win.
You are on your own.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
When the boss when the Vince McMahon shows up in the back end, you're gonna see Ritz hightail it at him.
Hey, I got a sense of love, okay? I like huh?
It was really nice knowing you.
I like busting some balls every now and then. Come on now.
Not touching that comment.
Moving on.
Because I don't feel like going through this week in wrestling, right? Other than Edge being everywhere. Like, literally, I pull up the results, and I'm on the main page for the results. Every thumbnail is Edge. It's almost the same God blessed picture, just with a different background.
Yep.
Like, look at this. No. I'm sharing this. This is Ringside News' page. Look at that. It's the fucking same.
So my takeaway from this week is the comments Edge made on NXT.
Wait, hold on. Why did he call you Darth Tartar?
It says Darth Tater.
It does say Tater. I've been up a lot today. All right, leave me alone.
But after Edge's comments from NXT this week tells me they're waiting for TakeOver before they decide, because they have the direction they want, but they could potentially go elsewhere with it.
I'm telling you right now, I want to see Edge versus Balor or Edge versus Dunn. I immediately lost interest in Edge versus Roman or Edge versus Drew.
Especially when they put him on NXT. Oh yeah, I lost huge interest because that's what they were talking about is Edge versus Roman. But tell him win is a win, no matter an inch or a mile. Wow.
Hey, look, I'm happy you won. Right? I'm happy you won right out the gate. You needed the little ego boost. You got your beard trimmed down. You had your hair cut.
And it's nice, and I thank you, by the way.
I got to tell this story. So
I felt so bad for her.
We get off the air last week, and I said to Butters, I said, hey, meet me at, where I go get my haircut. I get my haircut of a tune-up over here in the Woodlands. And I said, meet me at the one off of Sawdust, and we're going to get your hair cut, and we're going to get your beard trimmed up, right? It was like my thank you to Butters for all the work that he's done on the show and on the page, and just everything that he's done for this show and me over the last year and a half. And we get there, and I've got my lady that I sit with, and I'm chilling, right? I'm vibing. I know everybody. And Angie gets Butters. And Butters sits down, and I see Angie just kind of look at him like, what the hell are we going to do with this? And so I sit down, I start getting my, they shave my head, they trim up my beard, right? I'm not in there long. And I finish up, and I walk over, and Angie looks up at me, dead-eyed, and she goes, you just had to bring me a project first thing Sunday morning. Yes, I did.
An hour-long project, folks.
And I'd never seen more hair on the floor ever. Like, it literally looked like a different person. Like, I looked over at one point, and I went, Butters? Like, I didn't realize that was him.
Looked like Cousin It on the floor.
Yeah. But no, so you got your nice haircut. You got your beard trimmed. You're looking good. You guys won. That's great. You had your nice little ego boost. But mark my words, Butters. It will not happen again. Because Team Ritz will ruin your day. Every day. For the rest of the year. Ryan Brodo, did I win the WWE Royal Rumble pool? Where is my prize? Well, Ryan, unfortunately, you had... actually, let me pull up who Ryan had here. Let's remind Ryan of his picks.
Uh-oh.
Ryan, you had Jillian in the Women's Royal Rumble. In the Royal Rumble pool, Bryan had Nikki Cross and Nia Jax. In the Men's Royal Rumble, Ryan had AJ Styles. And in the Men's Royal Rumble pool, Ryan had John Morrison.
Ooh.
Pretty sure you didn't win anything, bud.
You got beat by a bad bunny.
But I will say, Bryan's reaction when he realized that he had Jillian was a highlight of my night. I got a voice message from Ryan that included a lot of obscenities being said. Prism says, "It's a nice haircut, Butters. Good job on not messing that up." See? And then Brodo, "I demand a recount." How would you like me to recount that?
Hold on. Jillian Hall eliminated. Okay. John Morrison eliminated by Damian Priest thanks to Bad Bunny. Yep. Recount done. You lost.
Brian Brodo, but Lana won, right? No.
Keep dreaming, son. The hair won.
But so let's do these. Let's do these predictions, right? Then we're probably gonna get out of here. I want to see Edge go for the NXT title.
And they're talking about having Balor defend at WrestleMania, so I really would like to see Edge versus Balor. I think it would be a great match.
Agreed.
Just as long as Balor doesn't try to injure Edge like he's been injuring O'Reilly.
O'Reilly's been injuring Balor too, so it's been a fair trade-off.
That's true.
I could see Kevin Owens taking the title off of Roman at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to get Drew and Sheamus at Mania.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe Drew, Sheamus, Keith Lee.
That'd be a nice one.
Brodo wants Balor and Owens at WrestleMania. I think you get a multi-man for the SmackDown tag titles. The Street Profits. The Rude and Ziggler. Otis and Gable. And then I don't know who else you throw in that mix.
I feel like we're going to get a multi-woman match in the SmackDown women's match as far as Sasha, Carmella, Bianca.
No, they won't add Carmella to that.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think they will.
It'd be a way for Bianca to win without making Carmella look. I mean, not Carmella, without making Sasha look.
But I think they're going to find a way to move Carmella out of that storyline quietly.
I'd hope so.
For the Raw men's tag team titles, who the hell are the Hurt Business Series champions? I think you do another multi-man match there as well.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like you could do Lucha House Party. They've been, they went after him this week. Why not just have, why does it got to be multi-man? You just do it, I mean, if Kofi's well enough by Mania, New Day versus the Hurt Business.
Maybe. Bobby will obviously defend his title. Big E will defend his title. I think Big E and Apollo Crews.
Yeah, but I feel like I almost feel like Lashley's going to lose it to Riddle before Mania.
And he might. He very well might. But I think Bobby would regain it at Mania, if anything.
Yeah.
Or if they haven't transitioned him into a main event role at that point. I think you see either the Riot Squad or Dana and Mandy take the tag titles off of Nia and Shayna.
I'd probably see it being
I
closer.
take that back. Naomi. I think it's going to be Naomi and Lana are going to win it before Mania.
Yep.
And then they'll drop it to one of those two at Mania.
Yeah, because I feel like we'll see quite possibly Shayna go after Asuka at Mania.
Very possible.
Because at Mania, we'll probably end up having Lacey versus Charlotte, like we talked about earlier in the show.
Yes. Prism asking, what's AJ doing right now? I don't see AJ
getting his ass saved by almost like 10 different times.
Yeah.
unless they unless they have almost, pull a
Almost versus Braun.
almost versus Braun, or almost gets tired of AJ's shit and have a match with AJ. But I could almost see almost versus Braun.
I can see that too.
Braun's tired of AJ, almost steps in, and we get a 2-on-1 handicap match. AJ and almost versus Braun. Just to kind of keep almost, kind of in there.
Pete Evans. Butter's got a haircut. I'm undecided if I like it.
It's my standard haircut. I like it. Less of a hassle. I'd go for the shave, but I don't want to look like, this guy next to me.
Well, you also look like never mind. Andy, shut up.
Uh-huh.
Not going there. I'm not touching that. Yeah, I don't. We talked about it on lazy booking, and I think it's still a little too early to tell where they're going to go with certain things.
Yeah.
It is a 2-night. Oh, hey, you're getting a lot of love. Butters looks fresh. There's too much going on for me to narrow down how things are going to look. And I typically don't make my decisions till after Chamber.
I was going to say, I don't see any kind of direction for Mania until Chamber.
I agree.
Fastlane at the latest.
If it's at Fastlane, there's a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Fastlane at the latest. I don't see it being that late.
Not a problem. I take that back. Not a problem, right? But it's something that has enough momentum behind it to where a quick push is okay.
Because I will never see them doing a WrestleMania like they do Hell in a Cell every year.
God, no. But, all right. Do you have anything else for us tonight, Mr. Butters?
Let me double check.
We are running out of time here.
Yeah.
So.
Don't think. I think we talked about everything.
I mean,
yeah.
I covered everything I wanted to.
Yeah. We covered everything that I usually take screenshots and notes throughout the week to make sure that, to memorize it all, to make sure I got everything we can talk about for the week. And I got it all out.
Good. All right. So next week we'll be back. We're going to do our Vengeance Day preview show for the NXT TakeOver. That'll happen next Sunday night. Tomorrow is the Super Bowl, so check out the flagship show, Agree to Disagree. They're going to preview the Super Bowl, break down it all for you. They're going to come at you live, so I think sometime in the morning. I think they're going to go around 11 or so with some Super Bowl predictions for you guys. The Sports Hounds and Flight Zone will be on Monday night. Tuesday, we'll have lazy booking. Don't forget, not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. February 16th. Live on Lazy Booking. You will have none other than WWE Hall of Famer, the living legend, Larry Zbyszko. God, I'm so excited for that. I'm so amped for that interview. It's going to be a great interview. Really excited. If you missed our interview with Chaz Warrington from this past Tuesday, go back and watch it. He hung out with us for about an hour and 20 minutes. It was phenomenal. We had a ton of fun. Wednesday night we'll have After Dark and the AM and the PM Fix Super Show. Thursday night we'll have Birds of a Feather and the Hockey Happy Hour. Monday Morning Quarterback also on Mondays. We got a lot going on Mondays now with Monday Morning Quarterback, Sports Hounds, and the Flight Zone. Friday we'll have Spit and Fire with Rachel Blaze and Fan Friday. Saturday, weekly roundup, Kicking It Stateside, and us will be back next Saturday night. Guys, make sure you're checking out all the shows here at HUD Radio. We have the new show, Philly, the podcast show, starting sometime this week. I don't have an exact date for you. I do apologize. But they will be starting, so check them out. Show them that HUD love that you show us each and every single day on all our platforms.
All the love, all the love, all the love.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, Instagram. We're all over the place. If you missed us and you're listening to us on Apple Podcast, Google, Spotify, Speaker, or anywhere else where you get your podcast needs, smash that like button, screw the algorithm, leave a review, leave a comment, give us something to come back and look for. And make sure you're following us everywhere that you can. The takeover is real. There's something here for everybody. Guys, let's pay some bills right before we go home. And we're going to start with many of us in our families deal with mental health and addiction issues. We're happy to support the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need help, call 856-651-8177. Also, Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC. Check him out on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. At his 2 locations at Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. But we cannot forget about our friends over at Body Check Wellness. They promote wellness, balance, and recovery by using the full potential of hemp. They come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topsicles. Use promo code HUD for 20% off. Riley Cote, the owner of Body Check, was on Hockey Happy Hour this past Thursday night. And anytime Riley's on, which according to my boys over at the Hockey Happy Hour is going to be in March, Riley's giving 40% off. Anytime you use the code HUD Nights, he's on the show. They've also got this right here, this promo going on, the THC free wellness box. You save $150. It's only $119. I don't know why I do that. It's got to be the car salesman in me. That does that. Also, check out In This Very Ring shirts at phillydrinkers.com/HUD Radio. We've got a ton of stuff on there. I've got a huge order of shirts and mugs and blankets and all different kinds of stuff coming. So make sure you check out Philly Drinkers today. Alex and his team are doing great things over there. But guys, I'm Ritz, for Butters, for everybody here at HUD Radio, enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow night. All right, if you're part of the HUD Squares, Tori did the pool. So message her, get your squares, figure out how much money you're going to win. And remember, guys, All Campus is still needing your help. We lost the link because it scrolled up too high. But in the Facebook and YouTube chats, we've got the link for the GoFundMe for All Campus. Enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow, guys.
Woo!
The big questions, can Tom Brady add another ring? Can he do the unthinkable and jump conferences and win a Super Bowl inside his own stadium for the first time ever? Or will Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs stop it all and be back-to-back champions? Guys, only one way to find out what
Brady.
Agreed. But only one way to find out what we think here at HUD Radio. Check out the flagship show, Agree to Disagree, tomorrow morning right here at HUD Radio. And guys, tell someone you love them. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.